Hello everyone. In this lecture of the Essential Calculus problem series, we will solve the integral of cosine to the power of 5x times sin³ x dx. Okay, we will use here the substitution method, but you know that in order to use substitution method, we need a function. Let me write. In order to use the substitution method, we need a function of u. This u may be u square, u cube, or square root of u, or 1 over u square, 1 over u cube, etc. And we need also its derivative multiplied by dx. What is important here is we have a function of u and its derivative multiplied by dx. Then we can use substitution method. We now here have the integral of cosine to the power of 5x multiplied by sin³ x dx. Now we have here cosine to the power of 5x. The derivative of cosine x is minus sin x. If we had here just one sin x, then we could use the substitution method. Then I will split this sin³ x into sin² of x and sin x parts. Then the integral becomes cosine to the power of 5x times sin² of x times sin x dx. Now we can write this sin x by using in terms of cosine x. How? We know that sin² x plus cosine² of x is equal to 1. This means that sin² of x is equal to 1 minus cosine² x. Then I will rewrite sin² of x as 1 minus cosine² of x. Then the integral becomes cosine to the power of 5x times 1 minus cosine² of x times sin x dx. Now we can now use substitution because we have a function of cosine x and its derivative multiplied by dx. Let cosine x be u, then this means that minus sin x dx is equal to du. And take this minus sign to the right side, then sin x multiplied by dx is equal to minus du. And now we will rewrite cosine x as u here, and we will rewrite sin x dx as minus du. Now our integral becomes u to the power of 5 times 1 minus u squared times minus du. Take this minus sign outside of the integral du. Okay. Minus the integral of u to the power of 5 times 1 is u to the power of 5. U to the power of 5 times u square is minus u to the power of 7 times du. Now we know that the integral of an exponential power function, the integral of x to the n is we add 1 to the exponent and divide by the new exponent. So the integral becomes x to the n plus 1 over n plus 1. We have here u to the power of 5. The integral of this is u. We add 1 to the exponent. The exponent becomes 6 and we divide by 6. Minus u. We add 1 to the exponent and the exponent becomes 8. We divide by 8. Okay. Minus 1 over 6 times u to the power of 6, and minus times minus is plus 1 over 8 times u to the power of 8. Now, since cosine x was u, this integral becomes minus 1 over 6 times cosine to the power of 6x plus 1 over 8 times cosine to the power of 8x. And since this is an indefinite integral, we add a constant c here, and the answer is this. Okay. In the next video, I will solve a harder one. Cosine to the power of 7x times sine to the power of 5x times dx. See you in the next video.